Alright, good evening. I forgot to change the font. Sorry about that. That's not what I want.
Good evening.
There we go. Okay, first music. Second, last night the stream ended on a weird note, and the problem that I had was really simple and really dumb. I realized it minutes after I ended the stream, which is that in the update function here, I was setting slot value on the slot itself rather than on the struct, and obviously on the slot itself the slot doesn't exist, so that was the problem. After that, things worked just fine. Since then, I've been working some more on things, fixing up problems here and there. So now you can do things like this. So, okay, actually, before I do that, let's see. So this is the first struct definition, and the second one is this one. So this is just a sample thingy that I did to ensure that my offset calculations are correct. But now we can actually describe these classes. So I describe the example class, and it'll show you the memory layout that it computed. So here are the offsets in bytes, and here are the sizes of the fields in bytes. So here you can see a float takes up 4 bytes, because that's how it's specified to be. Vec3 takes 16 bytes, starts at offset 4, and offset 20, 64 bytes for a matrix 4, and so forth. And you can even do that for more complicated classes like the other one above, which has a count and then an array of example instances. And there it's quite big. So it does all of that stuff. It also does alignment. I think it does this correctly, but I'm not entirely sure. The reason, like for instance here you see an odd jump from 4 to 16, and the reason is I think that the struct needs to be rounded up to a vec4 aligned with the largest field it has, which I don't think it can be larger than a vec4, so I'm a bit confused about that, but that's why there's a jump here, because there's padding in the spec. I think this is correct, but I'm not entirely sure, and I haven't been able to find any like simple tools that tell me that I can like input a struct definition in and it spits out the memory layout for it. So I'll have to like test it and cross-reference it with something else. But otherwise, things work actually really well. Even the array stuff works as expected.
Sounds good.
Yeah. One of the problems that I've encountered that I don't know yet how to fix is I wanted to generate optimized accessor functions, and it turns out that the mop does not have good support for that, or in the very least it seems like something that they missed and didn't really think through, and so the mop has some problems there, similar to how it had problems with the effective slot definition class that we had to use a workaround for, and so I'm still thinking about how to do that. Yeah, otherwise that's working fine, and I've also been working on fixing up the uniform buffers, so doing things on this side so that the actual GL storage works for that. This is all still untested, and I kinda don't want to go into this and test it right now, so I won't. Let me see. Okay, I made some more changes. Okay. As mentioned before, if you want to take a look, it's in the GL structs branch on the trial Git. so for now, let me revert to master. And let's go back to leaf. I have not worked on leaf at all today. I still haven't made any progress on the tileset either, and I'm feeling pretty bad about that. Right. Okay, that's still the same. Alright. Let's load up leaf. Bum 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 bum. Okay. So, I did say last time though that I did a bit of work on the moving platforms, and I think today we're gonna continue that. So let me show you what I have at the moment. So you can actually stand on it. It still jitters a bit. As you can see, you hop up and down on the platform a bit, but movement on the platform is actually correct. You can also go at it from the sides. That's all fine. But there was a problem where sometimes it would... Yeah, so
No
for instance, at the moment, there's a problem at the edges where it sometimes thinks it's sliding off and sometimes not. So that's a problem. You can sort of get stuck in the top a bit.
Fancy.
Obviously, the climbing mechanic isn't handled correctly yet. Like, if you climb on it, you just slide off rather than moving with the platform. And let's have a look at this. So if I move it in X instead, this one works just fine. But there's again problems when climbing, as you can see. You sort of start doing that maneuver, which is interesting, but yeah. There's, I believe, also a problem with if you get pushed. So move the thing here. So if you actually just stand still and you get pushed, it works fine. But if it's moving away from you, it's moving towards you and you push against it, so I'm pressing right, it works fine. But if it's moving away from you, you just sort of start glitching through, and I don't know what that's about. So those are the problems. Right. One of the ways of improving the situation, as you can see, it's still not fixed, but at least it's improved, is that the comment that Symptom made about the velocity needing to be subtracted instead of added actually makes sense. And again, this is something I realized after like a couple of minutes after the stream, after I thought it through again. And yeah, so obviously if two objects are relative to each other and you want to make the motion sort of make it local, then you need to subtract it rather than add it to the local motion. Makes complete sense if you just visualize it in your head, but for some reason my brain just didn't want to do things. Okay, anyway, so the first problem I want to fix is this, because it's really severe if you do that, yeah, and you just glitch through. Now, I'm not entirely sure why that is. It might be because of these. So if I comment these out, let's see what happens. So now I just immediately glitch through. Okay, even if it's moving away. No, then it's fine. Okay. So it is a problem with these, but only if it's moving away from you. So I'm assuming it's just doing too much. It's moving too much. Guesses. Yeah, okay.
Too much physics.
It's also currently not quite correct. As you can see, I completely removed the change of the location based on the velocity and the hit time, so it's not actually trying to move you towards your current hit location at all. It just stops completely in velocity, so if you're going fast towards it, you sort of have this, you can see it best if I'm dashing downwards. It sort of stops in midair a bit instead of going to the proper collision place. I don't know how to fix that, because if I uncomment this, it starts getting weird. So now I have proper collision downwards like that, but it still happens, and if I try to climb on it, then you just zip, like go real fast. And that's weird as hell. I think things are even worse if it's moving vertically. So, yeah, now you zipperoo on the top as well. Yeah. So I don't know what the fuck that is about. It is, I think it's because I'm doing this. So if I remove, whoa. So if I remove that again, it works fine-ish. Okay. But now the problem is if the platform is moving vertically, sometimes I also get stuck in it and I can't jump. But if it's now moving horizontally, then it won't take me with the platform anymore. So really, I don't know what to do. Again, it's just a bunch of trying around, and I haven't been able to really think through this clearly. I've tried, but what I'm doing should be correct according to what I've been thinking about. It just turns out not to be. So I really don't know. Oh, now I got stuck completely. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Just revert that. Huh? Wait, that didn't used to happen before? What is going on now? Huh? What? What the fuck? Oh, it's because I'm getting squashed.
It pushed you down.
Yeah, I'm getting squashed, so it's not actually because of that. So I could just say if I have this, then I add the Vx of the velocity to the location. So this way now we can use the... I'm also not actually sure how to detect squashing yet. So maybe... Yeah, I don't know. What was that? Okay. Also, let me know if the music is too loud, I don't know. Alright, now we have this. It's fine, but as soon as it's moving towards me, it freaks out.
Music is fine.
Okay. So this is fine, but as soon as the platform is moving towards me, I slip around. I wonder why. Is this also still necessary? Yeah, entirely necessary. Yeah, makes sense that it is, but... Wait, hold on. No, that doesn't work. This change does not make sense. Why does... Okay. Oof. I don't know. That's odd though as well, because when it's colliding on the sides it should just add things to it, so I shouldn't be sliding down at all. Weird. Why is that happening? Yeah. Why is it still sliding? I guess because gravity is not negated, but even then... Oh, it's not currently colliding at all. How is it not? That is very strange. I guess because it can't move vertically at all, it doesn't check. Okay, I see. Player. What is that? Oh, I see. Just thought of something. If you... never mind. Right. What? What do you mean? Call it with arguments T. How is it T? Oh. I hate this. I have one problem is that if I'm climbing and I need to retrieve the current sort of platform that I'm clinging onto, and I'm trying to think about how that's handled. I can't just store the entity I'm clinging onto when I start climbing, because you might be climbing across things, and that makes that annoying. Okay. Still speeding off at the speed of sound. Okay. At least that problem is fixed. Now this is not. I'm just sort of concerned about what happens if you have a situation like this, where you have no difference between, you know, if it's exactly, oh, that's not even drawn on the right layer, because of course it's not, it's never. That's interesting. Why does that have to be at 0 exactly?
Zips right down.
No, it was because it was... Yeah, so for... Yeah, now I'm attached to the platform.
Back muscles.
And if I do this, then it looks like I'm... Yeah. So when we start climbing, I need to save which direction the player is facing, which is annoying. So let's actually make climbing a separate state. I think that would be good. So when we're climbing, and if we don't chain climb, let's go take say, it looks, wait, does I forget if it takes a, let's see, I'll go, yeah, okay, it's a special operator. Never mind then. Okay, how do we do this? Everything's fine. Okay, so if we're not climbing anymore, then we go to normal. Hold on. Let's actually not do it like this. So we're gonna do the animations. Let's do it in here. So, okay. Maybe I should make discrete states for... no. I don't know if I should add as an additional field. Nah, let's just, where's the direction?
Fitting music.
I don't know about that. I might switch it soon. Ah. So, hold on. This. Okay. Where's the status even changed? Status is because I want to make this an e-case. And then we can make this. And okay. Turn this into a 1. Okay. Okay. Right. Let's see. No, okay. Let's just... Okay. Bring that. Oh my god. What? Oh yes, personality type symbol. Huh? What you mean? Huh? What is the problem? Where is SP-Ref collisions 2 even happening? Huh? What the fuck? Where? Huh? What are you talking about? What? It's not urgent. Setting source name of structure lambda var. This looks like some fucking internal bullshit. What is this?
What could it mean?
And I don't know what that error is about either. I have no idea what it could mean. Still the same problem, huh? What is that? What the fuck? Yeah. I'm assuming I'm doing something wrong. It's not usual that compiler is wrong, but this source location makes no sense. And what? Okay, I'm just gonna not worry about that for a second. What is this about? Is this about jumping? Uh-huh. Oh no, that's corner pushing. Okay, right, so if... And we need to push in the direction that we are facing, so times direction. I really don't know what the fuck that is about. If I remove this block, still happens. Happens there now. What if I remove this block? Still happens. What the fuck? SV rev. Firing. Oh, there's an empty let. Oh, yeah, that'll fuck things up. Okay. Yeah, didn't see that at all. That makes sense. How could you ever see anything with all these parents all around? Lisp is literally unreadable. Literally. Okay. Let me actually test. Okay. I can't stop climbing apparently. What was that about? So apparently this was always true? Oops. Yeah. Why? Did I do wrong? Direction is bigger. Wait. Is it reverse directions? Whoops. No. Huh? No. Okay, so it is something, but then attached has to be not top. Oh wait, no, never mind, it is, fuck. Okay, that's not gonna work. What do I set? Right. Okay. Yeah, that's still working. Okay, sick. make it not reset. How do I just stop the frame advancement instead? That is what I would like to do. Let's do that instead. Yeah. Much easier, okay. Whoops. Whoops. Ah, fuck. There we go. Alley-oop. Okay, so now this code is a lot nicer. A lot more simple. Okay. This here I would like to not have like this,
Elegant.
because it looks like a clusterfuck, but I don't know how to do it any better. Well, I don't know if I will call it elegant, but it's nicer than before. Okay, back to debugging. So now we can climb up the thing, and that's fine. And if I change the thing to be this way, it also works fine. If I move this thing downwards a bit, then I can get pushed, but if I push against it while it's moving away, I just slide through. Okay. Whoops. Same if I'm clinging to it. Whoop. Whoop. Hmm? Why is there no whoop? Come on, whoop. Oh man. What a tease. Come on, you did it before. There you go. There you go.
You fixed it.
Hell yeah, I didn't. Look at that. Alright. I definitely don't need to be in there. Okay. So, how do we deal with the rest? Basically, I've just been procrastinating on this for a bit because I don't really know what to do still. Sure wish there was just a man with a plan that could tell me how to solve this. Okay. Yeah. So this only stops the X velocity if we're moving towards it, which is probably the issue. At least I assume it is. So just change that to this, and it doesn't work. Okay, fantastic, because I didn't do that. Okay, never mind. Here's to hoping that was gonna be that easy. Wow, how does that work? Setting the X to absolutely 0. And yet it still does it. On any collision. So, like, or any horizontal collision. How does that... Yeah. That is... I could do more complicated zipping logic, but I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know. It's really bizarre to me that this even happens. Why? And only when it's moving away. How? Even though I'm removing the... How bizarre. Maybe this needs to be... No, that doesn't make any sense. Alright, I'm just gonna copy pasta this for the X. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I mean, it works, I guess. Whenever I need to implement, like, zipping, I feel really bad about it because I know it's not the intrinsically right thing to do, but I don't know if it's unavoidable due to floating point inexactness. Or, you know, things of that nature. But that, I definitely want to avoid this animation problem. Question is how. Question is how. Because I think it happens... Layer... Animations... Yeah, so it only happens because we already don't have... Or... Wait, hold on. We're running if we are... I know that's... Wait. There we go, that should work too. Yeah, it works, it just looks fucking weird. And I honestly don't know what the proper thing would be to do here. I could also just allow running against walls if that's any better, but that's not really the case either. This is already polished kind of stuff. Rather than, you know, anything actually important. Oh, that was weird.
If you're working on polish, that means you are almost done with the game.
It's an interesting logic you got there. I could add a check for a moving platform, but that's not right. That's not right. I'll just not deal with this right now. What if I actually don't do this? What happens then? Okay. Whee! Look at that. Whoa! Neo. What an amazing glitch. Well, not a glitch, but you know. That is real interesting. It's like walking through a swamp or something. Or, like, sometimes it looks like that. Well, clearly that's not what we're looking for. Okay, so this seems to work all right now. Let's check again with the vertical case. Can still jump. Oh. Can't always jump when it's moving up. That's bad. That's really bad. But it's really unpredictable too. Oh, we still have that issue, huh? See what happens if this goes. Hey, physics. And now we're... Whoa! Never mind. No physics. What the fuck? I thought it was behaving correctly, but apparently not. Move down, you cocktease. Yeah. That's real nice. Why? you still zip off now. It's moving towards you. Yeah, the reason why that happens is because it just willy-nilly adds the location when you're grabbing onto it instead of doing anything with the velocity. Yeah. Let me just real quick. No. Probably won't work. Changing it to be velocity based is not gonna be good. I don't think, at least. Let's try. That's in player. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah, because you know, just move all the time. It fixes that problem. Whee! uh, yeah, it should be checking that instead of the velocity, honestly. Okay. That's already a bit better. I guess that's what should happen, but... the animation doesn't play in that case, and that's not good. Not sure how to deal with that right now. But this is good news, at least that bug is fixed now. I don't get squashed in there immediately. Good. Nice. Still don't know how to deal with that case. Yeah. If it's moving towards you and you move in X, it just zips. Why? If I uncomment this, then it works. Jumping now also reliably works. That works. It's just this that's not completely accurate. What if I do this? Just something like that, you know? Just a bit of added imprecision into the mix. Hop, skibbity bop. Let's see that again. Hey, look at that. That is an amazing dance. Nice. Good.
Good animating.
She's really going at it. Well, hey. Okay, So that kind of works now because of the added imprecision. Which, to be honest, only holds up to scrutiny because we're doing pixel stuff. That was interesting. Yes, okay. Is that because of the 0.9? No. That's just a thing now. What did I change? I guess because of the velocity thing instead of the location thing. That's not noise. Yeah, jitter. Why though? Is it just because it's doubling now? Is that the case? No, that wouldn't make sense. Ooh. Any ideas on how to detect squashing, by the way? Because that would be cool if I knew how that works. Or how that's supposed to work.
Nope.
Useless. What are you even good for? Oh, jumping is broken. Oh, good. Assume because it's in here.
Separate additional hitboxes on 4 sides.
Yeah, that's what I thought about as well, but I don't know. That's a good idea. Hey, those work again. Good. Okay. Boing. Okay, so the only thing that currently does not work right is that. And that's because we started using velocity instead of just adding to positioning, I believe. So if I go in here and I change it to be this again, it should be fine. Yes. Yeah, so that's it. Interesting. Is it because the velocity addition gets changed somewhere? Let me check. Oh, we do a clamp here, which should not matter because we're way below that. VLM is, yeah, it's a 1010. It's not going to be the case, so why? Gravity doesn't apply? I mean, I guess it changes it to equality as well. Sorry about that. By the way, I know last time we did
What?
The problem is that if I change the velocity by adding the block to it, then whoa, that's an interesting one. If I press up, then I clip through down. What? If I add the velocity, then it's going to change how the collision is detected instead of just moving along the thing and having the velocity be separate. So I assume that's kind of why it starts to jitter if I change the velocity instead. But anyway, by the way, last time we did moving blocks, I kind of explained why there was, like, if it wasn't working right, why there was infinite checks. And I've since reconsidered how that mechanism worked, and I've changed it to this, which is we don't actually give up early if there is no velocity left. And the reason for that is because other entities that might collide can have velocity, so we might have a collision if we're standing still anyway. And also, I just give up early if there's too many collisions in one frame. So if there's more than 10 collisions in one frame, I just don't care about any other ones, which should be a good measure. I don't expect that the player will ever be so fast that there's going to be in a single frame 10 different collision targets. And especially so fast and also rebounding off of things so quickly. So I'm pretty sure this is a fairly safe kind of deal. It'll also kind of just handle invalid collisions more gracefully instead of halting to a grinding to a halt. It'll just clip, and that's fine. I'm drawing on the wrong layer again. Fuck. So anyway. That's another change I made. See how it handles if I... Whoa! What the fuck happened to slopes? That was weird. Okay. Okay, so it just pushes me in. Right. That's not good. Oh dear. Now we get complex interactions. How fun. This is why directly changing the location is almost never a good idea. Because it'll, you know, it won't consider location at all. I won't consider other objects that might be having an issue. And this is also why physics is hard, because with any collision resolution you do, you might be like forgetting something or not considering something. Even if you try your best, like even if you sort, like if you're going a particular direction, so you have a velocity and you sort your collisions by earliest time happening, the way the resolution of the collision happens might make it so that you can end up in a state where you have a new collision that wasn't considered before. So you have to be really, really careful that that doesn't happen. Okay. Right, so that just doesn't work at the moment, which is not too huge a deal. IMO. This is more of a deal because I can't just avoid it with level design. To be clear, I would like to fix that to be proper at some point, but right now What if I just do this? Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, it pushes me up now. And that still has that problem, and now I'm running even though I'm not. Yeah. That was also really bizarre. Why does this happen? Yep. Where? So, in order to deal with this in this way, we would need, well, we would need two separate velocities. One velocity to deal with the movement that the player is initiating, sort of quote-unquote the acceleration velocity, and the effective velocity that happens because of influences of other objects. And, yeah. Might want to switch to that, I'm not sure. So let's try that out. Actually, before I try that out, let me do this back and then commit this. Better moving support. Just real quick, commit that, and then we can give it a try. There we go. Okay, so we're doing that now, and the player, we now have an additional kind of velocity called what will be a good own velocity? No. A good name for that would be self-initiated velocity, but that's too long. Inertia, no. What is a name for an urge to move? Term urge to move. Help me, Google. Let's see. Restless legs syndrome. No. No. No, no, no. That's not what I mean at all. term desire to move. Let's see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Desire in long-term relationships. What do you mean? This is why women lose interest in. This is not at all what I need right now. I guess inertia. What do you see? Huh? Inertia means disinclination to move? What? No, it doesn't. What? I guess, yeah, I guess I see why. It's, yeah, it's a desire to stay unchanged, but yeah, okay, I see why. Right. I guess momentum or something could work. Yeah, let's go with momentum. Okay. Okay. Now start changing the velocity everywhere. So this needs to be start jump. Momentum. What's your problem? Colliding is okay. This is fine. Ah, fuck you. Okay, good. Where else do we access the velocity? Jump. Enter. Switch level. Velocity is 0. Okay. So now everything in here accesses the momentum, which means now we can translate to velocity. And B plus velocity player. No. Eh. Well. It's interesting. Where's the other SLDB? Fucking... Why does that fucking happen? God damn it. Somehow it gets deregistered twice, and I hate that a lot. Who fucking cares? Whatever. Psst. Psst. And now everything's gone to shit. Okay. Great. So, hold on, let me check something. The moving does what? So, we are in tech before. And in tech, it does the actual resolution. So, we should do... reset F. Velocity player. First, we always set it to 0. Is that correct? I guess so, yes. Okay, let me restart. Okay. So far, so good. Whoa. Holy shit. What is that about? Okay, that works fine. Whoa! That does not work fine at all. Yeah, still having that glitch. Wow, okay. No. Alright. What the fuck? Where is that happening?
She's moving too fast.
Why? Is this... Yeah, that's what's happening, okay. -10? What? How? Huh? What do you mean? How does that get to -10? Huh? Okay. What? Does this already reset the velocity somewhere that I don't see? It doesn't appear that way, which is correct. Wait, hold on, you got this wrong. It shouldn't be... Should be setting that to 0, right? Whoa, okay. No, right. So that also does not make sense. Ah, fuck me, this is terrible. Okay. No.
The worst.
Yeah. What if I just... Wait, if I set that... Okay, this is looking more promising. Still doing that, huh? Okay, but what about pushing up slopes? Pushing up daisies. Well, that works so far. Cool. Very nice. Okay, let's test vertical. Oh, that was not good. That was really not good. Is that because of the 0.9? No, it's not. Why is that then? Maybe I need to do that afterwards. No, that doesn't seem to change anything. Why? Okay. Whoa. What the fuck? Huh? Huh. Whoop! What? So the velocity gets added twice. That's clearly what's happening. If I just remove that completely, then what? Okay, then we get the jittering again. Still that side problem, and now we have more problems. I still think this is the way to go, mostly because, you know, at least it interacts correctly with regarding slopes. Right. Maybe we should also have clear. We are climbing, then we don't add that. Where is it? Yeah. Though actually, no, this is fine. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that is still a thing. But other than that, it seems we have. That was interesting. Oh, never mind. Never mind. What? Ah, dear. Guess because of the zipping, I just zip right into the other thing. So, never mind that. Need this back. Yeah. What was the problem with that? I think if you're climbing, you're getting double. Yeah. Or that is at least a different issue. Yeah, now you're getting double that. So if I just remove that. Oh, now it works even without the special casing. How nice. Charming. Except now there's some problems. Yeah, this is so weird. I move left and then it just pushes me back. Yeah, now I'm getting some crust. In this case again, I just can't seem to get it right. I just can't seem to get it right. No matter what, just one thing is always broken. Okay, let me actually real quick. Oh, never mind that. Thought I could just add both, but then I would need to change how this works. So this is... Wait, now this works right? Does it? No, it doesn't. Never mind. Still jitter. Whoa. Let me just make this like a little bit faster so I can see the effects better. Yeah, jitter. How about full speed ahead? Still wobbles around. I don't know why. That's very strange. Okay, slopes at least work correctly. Good. Let's see it for lateral movement. Oof. Yeah, that's not good. Hoppity hop hop. Yeah, sinks in sometimes. It's just not precise enough for whatever reason. Okay. Oh, and I can't jump when I'm going downwards. What? That is usually the opposite.
That's how gravity works.
Whomst would have knownst. And now I just can't jump because I'm not landing. Yeah. That's the problem. Because of this, maybe. No, it's not the case.
Womstival would have known.
Now we're talking. Do you have an English degree? Ah, jeez, why? What if I remove this? Oh my god. Can't jump. At all. Or move, because I'm stuck now. Okay. This is annoying, man. I thought for a second it wasn't working right, but then I realized there's a ground there, and it's actually doing the right thing. Okay. So, hoppity hops on there. But why? I presume... Still jittering. Ah. This is real annoying, man. I presume the problems are due to acceleration, because the speed is not constant between frames. It's estimating the update with a certain speed, but then next frame the block moves anew, and then it's screwing up. How do I solve this? Well, could do phase separation, but like a tick and the before tick kind of thing. Before tick being for updating velocities, and then the actual tick for doing collision checks, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, that edge is still weird as fuck. Kill me! Hooray! Whoa. We'll do that again. No, no, I said do that again. Come on, son. Yeah, there it goes. Whoopity whoop whoop. Okay, yeah. That is weird. Now it doesn't dash off of the platform anymore. Huh. I presume because, yeah, okay, I see why that is. Another thing I don't like about the current scheme. Yeah, so the reason you can't shoot off of the ramps anymore is because currently, it discards this information after collision detection, sort of. It discards the velocity after collision. And so, yeah, it just does that. I don't know, man. This is difficult. Let me look at what I actually changed. That, which should not matter much at all. Okay. I don't know if I should keep this momentum stuff. Yeah, I'm not doing it right, to be honest. I would need to do velocity-based decisions on the current velocity and then add to the momentum. So let me just try this one last change. So the momentum always gets set to 0. This is dash, enter that. That's fine. That's also fine. missions, blah blah blah. What is this? Is that the Vx of the velocity? Oh right, the slowdown, okay. This needs to be Vx. I think that's right. Possibly. ZF mom. Where is that? Hmm? Oh fuck! God damn it! An idiot. This should actually be velocity, probably. This is Common Lisp, yes. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, this is... I don't like this. I'm just gonna revert these changes. Some garbage. I'm gonna keep that. This is nothing. This can stay. I want to recreate that. Okay, so where's that? Moment. Okay. Should just fucking make some test levels and then save them, but I keep forgetting. Yeah, so that's still the problem. Or a problem. Climbing works okay. Yeah. Where is the wait, oops. Okay. This also, yeah, also still. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Still broken, huh? Yeah. Ah. This is so much simpler. It still doesn't work right. Yeah. Whoa. Interesting bugs. Oh, it just pushed me in the wall. Nice. Right, so adding the velocity creates that problem. If I remove this, does it still push me? Yes. So how about I instead... also, no, I'm not going overtime, but I don't care right now. Whoa, this is interesting. How about... where's that? Right, so we have the velocity here. And what about here? Some weird ass shit. Why is that not happening? Oh my god. Okay, so... why is this not applying correctly? Velocity. Oh, it's set to 0 in here. Right. So I have to do this afterwards. Okay.
Time.
What the fuck is happening? Ah! Getting so close, and then it just kept getting worse again. Oh, Lord. Yeah, this is... I don't understand why this is happening now. Even though I'm actually adding the velocity here. I don't get it. I don't get it. So... let me commit this, since this is only cleanup as far as I can tell. Yes. Okay. Oh, fuck. So the only changes we actually made are here. Okay. What was the other? I already forgot. Okay. Whoa. Alright. So now we're back to having the problems of sideways, stuttering, and pushing into slopes and other kinds of things. Oh well. That's, I guess. I'll have to think about this again. I really do feel like adding the velocity is the right way to go. Because adding the location directly is, as I mentioned and showed, is just gonna push you into slopes and other kinds of objects, and that's no good. But doing so results in a lot of weird shit happening, and I currently don't actually know how to deal with that. And still don't have a clear plan to how to get there either. So, yeah, no idea when I'll get this done. Hopefully, though, tomorrow I'll get the new GL struct kind of stuff going. And if I can finish that, I'll show it off on stream tomorrow. And after that, let's check the list. What do we have to do? After that, well, I can start adding... Well, once the moving is actually working correct, I can start adding things that react to the player, so falling platforms and elevators and things like that. Yeah. Anyway, that was it for tonight. Thanks for sticking by, joining in, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Good night, and bye-bye.